The 2024 Local Government Cooperation Award goes to Daviess County for their Kendall J. Murphy Memorial Bridge. The bridge was listed on the county's priority schedule for a full replacement before 2024 in accordance with the National Bridge Inspection Standards.
The old bridge, I believe, was built in 1936, and it had timber decking on it. It had steel beams and it had a timber decking with an asphalt overlay, so the timber was kind of getting old and rotten. It had a wooden sidewalk on the edge of it, and it was no longer would accommodate semis or heavy truck traffic. The semis would actually try to turn, the radius to turn into the bridge was not adequate, and they would try to turn onto the bridge. They would get on the wooden sidewalk and it would destroy the sidewalk and the truck would fall, and we would have to actually get tow trucks out to pull the semi off the bridge. So there was a couple near accidents of vehicles going over the bridge, and the school was right there, as we talked about earlier, and the bigger buses that the school was getting, the team buses, were too heavy to go over the bridge safely with the loaded children.
Well, it's of vital importance to the town and to the, especially the school corporation right here, and it's the only link from north to south here over the railroad tracks, and it's very important. I mean, it was built in 1942. You could see through the deck in some spots, and unfortunately we had a series of accidents.
The town of Montgomery, the Bar Reeve School System, CSX Railroad, and Daviess County worked together to find a solution to ensure the safety of the community, but also so they could fund this important bridge.
It was certainly a team effort. The CCMG funding was obviously a huge help. It was about over a $4 million bridge. So receiving that back in 2022 was significant. But prior to that, working with the school system and the town of Montgomery, because this bridge is just a few feet from the school, and with the safety issues and the semi trucks falling through the sides of it, it was a number of issues that we were dealing with. So we've been working with the school and the town of Montgomery for 4 or 5+ years.
As in any project, funding is an issue. So in collaboration with the town of Montgomery, with the state, commissioners of the council, a $4.3 million project, $1 million community crossing grant, $1 million with a collaboration with the town of Montgomery, and in just over $2 million from the Cume Bridge Fund of Daviess County is how we got it funded. A project that really needed to come to fruition for the better of everybody.
Bridge 155 held its ribbon-cutting ceremony in October of 2023. During the ceremony, it was officially given the special name of Kendall J. Murphy Memorial Bridge. The bridge was named in honor of Kendall Murphy, a volunteer firefighter.
Our son was a firefighter. Me being a firefighter at Montgomery, I kind of talked him into joining. He grew up with me going to runs. I've been a firefighter since 1988, and so he knew what was involved. He'd been on just a little over a year and a half, and he was killed in the line of duty on November 10th, 2017. It was hard on the community. He was a basketball coach through the school. He did youth functions at church. He worked in town. Member of the Montgomery Ruritan Club. He was involved. He was probably going to be one of the next leaders of the town.
It's very humbling that the town and the county named the bridge after our son. I work at Bar Reeve, and I cross it every day that I go to work, and it's very humbling. It's an honor to see that sign every day that I go to work.
To learn more about Daviess County, please visit their website.